Welcome to the No Horsing Around podcast. Saturday, Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, excuse me. And what we just witnessed as Colts fans might be the most impressive, complete coaching job that I think I've ever seen from the Frank Reich regime, to be honest with you. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor goes over 100 yards. Carson Wentz 2 touchdowns, some big throws in the fourth quarter after a very shaky start to the second half. And I would say this, no Ryan Kelly, no Glow, no Quentin Nelson. Eric Fisher goes down early. Chris Reed gets hurt in the first half. No Kari Willis, no Sendejo, no Rock, no Darius Leonard. And all we did was go out there and smash them in the mouth, play our brand of football, do what we needed to do, and go out there and get that victory. 9 wins. I mean, I can't say enough about this football team. And guys, I said it, in the offseason, I felt like the Indianapolis Colts would be this year's version of the Buffalo Bills of last year. And I think that's all starting to come to, man. I mean, they are really, really, really complete, and they win in different ways. Tonight was ugly. Arizona did a really good job, probably one of the better jobs that anybody's done against Jonathan Taylor. And he still found a way to go out there and get his 100 yards, chew that clock up. But, Carson Wentz, big-time throw, Desmond Patman in the back of the end zone, never giving up on that play. T.Y. Hilton had some big grabs. It was just a complete game. And this defense, man, I mean, they started off a little bit shaky early. I think EJ Speed, I think it was a little more communication issue. I don't think it had to do with as much of anything else, just communicating and learning how to communicate with those guys. And as the game goes on, and just kudos to Matt Eberflus. Matt Eberflus allowed his guys to play football, and he trusted his guys to go out there and do what they had to do. And you're going to get beat every once in a while. Xavier Rhodes got beat by AJ Green. Rodgers got beat for that touchdown, but he trusted his guys to go one-on-one. He blitzed heavy today. He really attacked Kyler. Kyler beat us with his legs one time in the game. Other than that, we kept everybody at bay. We were good with letting them run the ball a little bit on us, as long as he wasn't running the ball and as long as he wasn't killing us and attacking us down the field. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed, man. I think our D-line kind of brought a lot of pressure. We came in waves today. We got that huge safety. There was some issues with the snap, snapping the ball early to Kyler. And I mean, how can you not like this team? How can you not actually love this football team, man? I mean, how can you not look at this team and think this team could go all the way? I mean, I know that sounds crazy, and maybe that's a knee-jerk reaction, but this team is absolutely, positively a AFC Super Bowl contending football team. I'm not making a prediction at this moment with 2 weeks left in the season that they're going to make the Super Bowl. I'm just telling you, we are looking at a team who has the formula to do special things. This is a team who did this without Darius Leonard, without Ryan Kelly, without Mark Lewinsky, without Quentin Nelson, without Eric Fisher. We just did what we needed to do. And it wasn't pretty. It was ugly. Taylor had a couple decent runs in the second half and got us going a little bit there early on. Man, how big was the missed field goals? I mean, obviously, we all know how that played out for Arizona. Got a little bit of luck there. But, man, we played a really good football team and a team that, is kind of sliding. We're going one direction, we're going up, and they're kind of going down. But to beat them the way we beat them, I mean, that's just an unbelievable representation of our football team, and gives us faith that we have an opportunity moving forward as we get healthy, as we kind of come back. Fingers crossed that nobody else gets on this COVID list. Looks like Darius Leonard is going to be a no-go next week as well against the Raiders, just because of the protocol rules. But tonight proved, if anything else, we have conviction, we have belief, we have the blueprint, we have the way to win games ugly, win games pretty, and Carson did enough. I mean, that's one of the narratives, I think, as this week goes on. He did enough. He looked really, really shaky at moments in that game. He was really off on some of his throws. Julian Davenport was struggling mightily, in that early on. As soon as he came on, I think they provided a little bit more help. He started shifting that line a little bit, using his legs. Arizona was not a disciplined football team. Lots of penalties, lots of bad plays. And I just didn't think Kyler ever got comfortable in that game to where he felt like he was in a great rhythm. He obviously had the one drive where they scored the touchdown, but minus that, it's a pretty lights out performance from our defense, honestly. Something we can be proud of. Indianapolis Colts beat the Arizona Cardinals, man. Come on. What's there not to celebrate? Light us up in the comments. We love you guys' interaction. We love your thoughts. Who would you give your game ball to? That's what I'm interested in. Game ball for me, I'm probably going to give the game ball, honestly, to Matt Eberflus, a guy who I've been probably as hard on as anybody. I thought he had a really good defensive game plan, a really good strategy going into this game. But light us up, like, rate, review, share, subscribe, join the No Horsing Around family. And for myself and Steven, have a very Merry Christmas, guys, and let's celebrate this win. Go